Recording in progress.
Good evening, guys. Can you hear me? Am I audible? Online, can you hear me? Online, can you hear me, guys? Hmm. Especially for online peoples, we have the session on Sunday, right? So this Sunday we have the session. This is a good news for you peoples, right? So let's continue the session. Guys, can you hear me? Am I audible, Shiva? What I said? Sunday also we have session. Ayush, good evening. Right? Okay. We'll enjoy Sunday, okay? Right. Biryani, everything will have here itself only. Huh? Yes, good evening, guys. Good evening, Rohit. Right. So today we are going to discuss about special permission. Uttejita, good evening. Yes. So we completed permissions yesterday, file and directory permissions. Today we'll do special permissions, right? Special permissions also important, guys. Okay. So definitely you're going to get the interview questions from special permissions. So clear? Right. Let's see here. Please focus on it. So S is a special permission. It may be small s, it may be capital S, right? Capital S means without executable permission, special permission. Small s means with executable permission, special permission. Both are same. We doesn't have any difference, okay? Right. So S means special permissions. So what is the use of special permission? I will show you practically. If I'm trying to explaining to you peoples, you are unable to understand, right? While we are doing the practical session at the time, I will explain you, don't worry, right? So most of the people, they have the confusion in special permissions. Only they know very well about other user special permission. User special permission, group special permission, they have some confusion. Now each and everything we are going to discuss very clearly now. Right, guys? So first of all, you need to focus on it because this is bit important concept. So capital S means special permission with without executable permission. Small s means special permission with executable permission. Special permissions are executable permissions only. What is the difference between X and S? Now we are going to discuss, right? So let's see, guys, here. User special permission. Set UID or SUID, you can say. Right, guys? User special permission, you can say set UID or SUID. So if you want, you can say set user UID, user ID, and user S. కనిపించట్లేదా ఎందుకు? Now it's okay. ఇప్పుడు ఓకేనా? రైట్, అది రీసెట్ చేయాలి మళ్ళీ. సెట్టింగ్స్ ఎవరో చేంజ్ చేశారు. రైట్. సో యూజర్ స్పెషల్ పర్మిషన్ SUID or SETUID, you can say. User special permission, SETUID or SUID, right? How to assign? How to assign the permission? Which command we need to use? chmod command we need to use. Chmod, so U plus S. So for user, we are assigning special permission. Guys, user special permission for only files, not for directories. Remember, for user special permissions only for file, not for directory. This is one way, and we have the one more way, chmod 4. Yesterday we discussed about umask value, right? 0022 is a umask value for root user. This is user permission, this is group permission, this is other user permission. This first 0 is special permission. Got it? So first 0 is special permission, right? Here, if you're providing 4 in first value, automatically it will assign the special permission for user. 4, next 7, 4, 4. Got it? 4 special permission, user special permission. 7 full permission for user. 4 read-only permission for group. 4 read-only permission for group, right? Then file name. So the special permission only for files, not for directories, right? The two only for executable files. Okay, clear guys? Group special permission, set GID or SGID, right? chmod G plus S. Then you can assign group special permission for users, for files and as well as directories, right? You can assign group special permission for files and as well as directories. Clear guys? I hope you got it. So if you want, you can provide file name. If you want, you can provide directory name. But I'm trying to providing directory name because we have one concept called directory collaboration. With the help of special permissions, we are going to perform directory collaboration. It's 100% interview question, 100% exam question, certification related exam question, directory collaboration, right? So because of that reason, we are trying to providing, right, chmod 2775 directory name. Okay, 2 means special permission for group, 7 full permission for user, 7 full permission for group, 5 RX permission for other user, right? This group special permissions, you can assign for files and as well as directories, right? Other user special permission, sticky permission, right? chmod O plus T. Guys, other user special permissions are sticky permissions, right? So sticky permission O plus T only for directories, not for files. Only for directories, not for files. 1757. Got it? 1 sticky permission for other user, 7 full permission for user, 5 Rx permission for group. Okay. 7 full permission for other users. Right. Then we are trying to providing directory name. Okay. So only for directories. Okay. You can see only half. Then here, if I maximize this, those people they're unable to see offline peoples. Then what I need to do? Hmm? Tell me, guys. Okay, give me 1 minute. Now it's okay. Okay, give me 1 minute of online. So wait for few seconds, not seconds, few minutes. Okay. It's clear, visible, but here in projector in LCD we'll have some problem, Amar. For offline peoples, they have some problem. Because of that reason, I made like that. So give me 1 minute. We are trying to changing the settings. Okay. राइट गाइस, इसको ऑन करो। हाँ, वो चेंज करो उसका। टू आई थिंक। एच डी एम वीजीए, वीजीए वीजीए नॉट एच डी एम आई। वीजीए वीजीए केबल। हम्म। नाउ इट्स ओके। Then what happened guys? ऐसे ही आ रहा है ना? फिर से कर दो फैक्ट्री रीसेट। Guys online, please wait for a minute because here some technical issue online. Can you hear me, guys? Am I audible online? Problem, it got sorted. Right. Good. Offline. What about you? Last row. Right. Okay. Good. So let's see, guys, here. I hope you understand how we need to assign the special permission for user, special permission for group, special permission for other user. So chmod command we are going to use to assign the special permission, right? If you're assigning the special permission for file, that too for user column, what will happen? We'll discuss now, right? Guys, special permission for user only for executable files. Executable files means scripting files. So we can able to execute the script, right? So we need script file. Do we know the how to write the script? We doesn't know, right? So because of that reason, okay, few peoples they know, few people they doesn't know. At present, no need to write the script. I will tell you later, right? So clear. Instead of using the script file, instead of using the script program, we are going to consider one command as a one program. That's it, no? The day one I said, what is command? Command is a one executable program, right? It's a one predefined program. We are going to consider one command as a one program. For example, fdisk command. Fdisk is a command. It will be executed by whom? Root user. Normal user, he doesn't have the access to execute the root user's commands. Right, guys? So let's see here. So now from where we'll get all the root user commands, guys? From where we'll get all the root users command? Inside the sbin. If you doesn't know, so we need to use which and fdisk, which are where is, okay? So where it will be located? Inside the sbin fdisk. Fdisk is a one file. Fdisk is a one file. It is located inside the sbin directory. Fdisk is a one executable file. Then how to know the properties of file? Which command we need to use to know the properties of file, guys? ls-l is a command. Fdisk, okay? Sorry, sbin fdisk, right? Sbin fdisk. Total path we should provide. See, guys, here. rwx for user. Who's user for fdisk? Root. Rx for group. Rx for other users. Right, guys? Now we are trying to assigning the special permission for user. Right. So can we able to execute the fdisk command? We can. We can able to execute the fdisk command with the help of root user. Then exit from root, then try to execute fdisk. We are unable to execute with normal user. We are not going to get any output. Right. Now what we are doing in the sense, we are trying to providing special permission for fdisk file, right? How to provide the special permission? Chmod is a command. So u plus s r4744 also you can give, 55 also you can give, it's not a problem, okay? So u plus s, then sbin fdisk, then hit enter. So let's check the properties of sbin fdisk. See, guys, here instead of x we got a s, right? We assign special permission for executable file. Now exit from root user, we are back to student, then we are trying to executing fdisk command with normal user. Can we? We can. I hope you got it, guys. If you're providing the special permission for one application, executable file, anybody can execute. Normal user also, it will act like as a root user at the time. This special permission for user, it's important for developers. It's not that much of important for administrators. It's important for developers. Developer, they will develop the application. They need to provide the permission for that application for any user. In this cases, we are going to provide the special permission for user. Special permission, user special permission for file. Okay, user special permission for file. So when you are going to provide for executable files, we are going to provide. So now if you're providing the special permission for executable file, then what will happen? Anybody can execute. Now the student user also, he can able to execute the root user command. Usually we need to provide the sudo permission. Without sudo, we can now. Yesterday we did, like day before yesterday, we did sudo permissions, right? We need to provide the sudo permission, then only normal user it can able to execute. Now anybody can execute now. If you're providing the special permission for user for executable files. I hope you got it. What is a use of user special permission? If you're providing the user special permission for executable file, any user can execute. Clear? It's not like this only root user it will execute. So next, group special permissions will say. So first of all, we'll do one thing. We'll create few users. We'll create one group. We are going to add the users into the group. So how to create the user? User add is a command. For example, U1, user add U2, two users. How to create the group? Group add. For example, Red Hat is a group. Now we are trying to adding the users into the Red Hat group. How to add the users into the Red Hat group? User mod, right? User mod -a capital J. Red Hat is a group name. U1 is a username, right? Then U2 is a username, right, guys? Now ID U1, then ID U2. See, guys, here U1 and U2 both are Red Hat group members. Got it, guys? U1 and U2 both are Red Hat group members. Clear? So now we are trying to creating one directory. We can able to provide the special permission for group for files and as well as directory. Now we are doing one small important concept called directory collaboration. So because of that reason, we are trying to creating one directory. So how to create the directory? mkdir, right? So now we are trying to providing the directory called Nokia, right, guys? So directory name is Nokia. How to know the Nokia's directories property? ls-ld, then Nokia, then hit enter. See, guys, here rwx for user, rx for group, rx for other users. So rwx user, root, rx group owner, root is a group owner. So by default permissions will have. Now what we are doing in the sense, we are trying to changing the group ownership. How to change the group ownership for Nokia directory? How to change the group ownership for Nokia directory? chgrp or ch1 also you can use, it's not a problem. chgrp, Red Hat is a group name, Nokia is a directory name. Then let's verify the properties of Nokia. See, guys, here now I hope you got it, right? Instead of root we got a Red Hat. Now U1, U2, they have the access to create the files and directories inside the Nokia. Yes, no? With the help of U1, U2, can we able to create the directories inside the Nokia? No, because group doesn't have the full permission. Group having only Rx permission. U1, U2, they doesn't have the access to create the files and directories inside the Nokia. I hope you got it, guys. Clear? If you want, you can verify. CD Nokia, login as a U1, right? Create one file called F1, permission denied. We are unable to create the files and directories inside the Nokia with the help of U1 and U2. Maybe U1, U2, are group members. Group doesn't have the full permission. Group having only RX permission. We need to add W, then we can able to create the files and directories inside the Nokia with the help of U1 and U2. So exit, right? So now how to provide the permission? Chmod G plus W. Simple, right? Nokia. So let's check the Nokia's properties. See guys here. RWX for group. Now Red Hat group having full permission. Red Hat group members, they can able to create the files and directories inside the Nokia. I hope you got it guys. If you want, you can try. CD Nokia, then login as a U1. So try to create one file called F1. Can we? We can. So I hope you got it, guys. So who's the owner for U1? Sorry, F1. Excuse me, guys. Who's the owner for F1 file? U1. Who is the owner? U1. Who's the group owner? U1. Right? Now, our intention is while you are trying to creating the files and directories inside the Nokia, group owner should Red Hat by default. We should not change manually. While you are trying to creating the files inside the Nokia, automatically the group owner should Red Hat. I hope you got it. That is called directory collaboration. If you try to creating the directories, if you try to creating the files inside the Nokia, okay, those files and directories, group ownership should Red Hat by default. Right? So how? Exit from U1 back to root user, chmod G plus S. So G plus S and then Nokia is a directory name. Okay. So let's see guys here. RWS. We provided special permission for group. Right guys. If you're providing special permission for group, what will happen? The directory collaboration, it will happen. If you try to creating the files and directories inside the Nokia, automatically group ownership, it will change. So let's see, let's verify. CD Nokia, then login as a, for example, U2, right? Then we are trying to creating F2 file. Then what will happen? See guys, got it. Why we need to change the group ownership automatically? Inside the Nokia, how many files will have? Those all the files, U1 and U2, both the people they need to use. It may be U1 file, it may be U2 file, both they need to use. This is common directory for U1 and U2. U1, maybe U1 he's tried to creating one file now. U2 should use. U2 he's tried to creating one file. U1 should use. When they can able to use, if you change the group ownership, see, by default having RW permission, right? Yes, no. Now, this file, U1 also he can able to use. I hope you got it, guys. So if you change the group ownership automatically, how many files we are trying to creating inside the Nokia directory? How many directories we are trying to creating inside the Nokia directory? Both the peoples having the access. U1 having the access as well as U2 having the access because of directory collaboration. Automatically, it will change the group ownership if you provide the special permission for group. Right, guys? I hope you got it. About special permission. for group special permission, right? Okay, good. Next. Now, other user special permissions, right? Sticky permission. So now we need to create the directory. Okay. For example, 7up is a directory, right? So 7up directory, then ls-l 7up. So let's see guys here, 7up properties, rwx for user, rx for group, rx for other users. By default properties, how we'll get those properties already we know. Yesterday we discussed with the help of umask value we'll get. So 0022 is a default umask value. With the help of this umask value, one small calculation it will happen while you're trying to creating the directory, right? So now, so who's the owner of the 7up? Root, right? Only at present, root user having the access to create the files and directories inside the 7up. U1, U2, student, those peoples doesn't have the access. They are unable to create the files and directories inside the 7up, right? When they can able to create, what we need to do, everybody should create the files and directories inside the 7up in a sense. What kind of permissions we need to provide for 7up? What kind of permissions we need to provide for 7up? Anybody can create the files and directories inside the 7up. Yes, guys. What kind of permissions to whom we need to provide? See, guys, listen the question carefully. No, Praveen, wrong answer. So, 7up is a one directory. Who's the owner of 7up? Root. Now, at present, root user only having the access. Now, our intention is anybody can create the files and directory. Anybody can, when they can able to create, we need to provide the permission for everyone. It may be student user, it may be U1, it may be U2. Okay. Those all the users, they should have the access to create the files and directories inside 7up. When you will get the access? What kind of permissions we need to provide for 7up? Chmod? Huh? O plus? Very good. Chmod O plus W. For other peoples, we need to provide the W access. That is enough now, guys. Why we need to provide the full permission for everyone? That's it, na? So this is other column, right? So what I'm saying, other users also, they need to create the files and directories inside the 7up. Then when they can able to create, they have the permission, they can able to create the files and directories. So what kind of permission the other user should have? Other user should have the full permission, then only other peoples they can able to create the files and directories inside the 7up. What kind of permission now we need to assign? If you add the W, that is enough. Already we'll have RX, right? Then if you add the W, RWX will have. RWX means full permission. So other users also having the full permission. So student user, U1, U2, whatever it may be, anybody can create the files and directories inside the 7up. Right? So now let's check the list. See guys here. RWX. RWX is a full permission for other user. Now U1 he can able to create. U2 he can able to create. Student user he can able to create. Root also he can able to create. Already root is a root only. Is a supreme user, he can able to do anything. Right? If you want, you can try. CD 7up, right? Then login as a U1. So try to create one file called file1. Right, guys? Inside the 7up, we are trying to creating one file with the help of U1 user account called file1. So let's see guys here. So file1 created by whom? U1. So U1 is a owner and U1 group owner, right? Exit from U1. Can we able to log in as a U2? Yes, you can. Can we able to create the file inside the 7up with the help of U2? We can. So for example, touch file 2. Now, file 1, it belongs to U1. File 2, it belongs to U2 user. Listen the question carefully. Can we able to delete the U1's files with the help of U2 user account? U2, right? He have the access to delete the U1's file now? Yes, guys. Yes. How many people yes? How many people no? Huh? Yes, no. U2, it having the access to delete the U1's file? No. No అనేవాళ్ళు ఎందుకు చెప్పండి. Who said no? You need to explain. So why yes, ma'am? Super. Simply super, ma'am. Really. Claps maro yaar. Really. Seriously. So you are simply super. Seriously. So you said day one, sir, I don't know. I belongs to non-IT. I don't know anything about computers. I don't know files. I don't know folders and those all stuff. Now only you are giving the answer. Really, it's a simply super, ma'am. Really, right? So U2, he have the access. He can able to delete because other user having the full permission, right? Avuna kada? Right. So let's try rm-rf, then file 1. We are login as a U2, then we are try to deleting the U1's file 1, right? Can we? We can. Got it. So I hope you're clear, guys. Yes, no. Other people's having the full permission. Anybody can anything, including delete. Full permission means including delete, right? Yes, no. Full permission means you can delete also. Okay. This is drawback, right? It's a drawback, right? You'll have one folder, maybe Rita, Meta, Bata, those people, they created few files inside the folder. And one guy, he came, he's tried to deleting all the files. Then what will happen? Huh? What will happen, guys? You're going to lose your productivity, right? That's it, na? So this is not a right way to provide the full permission for other users, right? If you're providing the full permission for other users, then what will happen? Anybody can delete any file, right? सुबह मंजिता एक फाइल बना लिया, शाम में रम्या आके डिलीट कर दिया, then what will happen? So morning Manjita, she created one file, she write one code, then she shave, and evening shift Ramya, she came, and then she's tried to deleting the Manjita's file. Then what will happen? Then Manjita again, she's going to delete Ramya's file tomorrow. That's it, no? Yes, no. So we should not do like that, right? We are going to lose our productivity. We are going to lose our like project, like it will become delay. Then what we need to do? Only who's a owner. Maybe you'll have the permission. Anybody can create the files and directories inside the 7up, but only that particular user he need to modify, he need to delete. Right. For example, so U2, your file 2 owner is U2. Only U2 he need to delete. Got it? Even if he having the full permission. So let's see how. So let's see, guys, here. chmod O plus S, sorry, T, guys, not S. We need to provide T, sticky permission. Right? Here we discuss about T, right? small t or capital T, whatever if you want you can give. Okay. So let's see here. 7up is a directory. So let's see guys here. RWT, sticky permission. CD, 7up, right? Then login as a ఏంటి జయ్ ఏ చెప్పండి మేము కూడా నవ్వుతాం కదా గైస్ గివ్ మీ 1 minute. 7up, write 7up directories, right? So su u2, then u2 having the access guys, he can able to delete, better to log in as a u1. Now u2 he deleted u1 file. Now u1 he's tried to deleting u2's file. Login as a u1, try to delete, then what will happen now? Operation not permitted. Got it? If you assign the special permission for other users, only for directories guys, other users special permissions only for directories. If you're assigning the special permission, anybody can create the files and directories inside the particular directory, but only that particular user he have the access to delete. Remaining people, they doesn't have the access to delete. So I hope you got it guys. So this is all about special permissions, right? Now we'll start ACLs, access control list. ACL. Access control list. Right? Okay. So we'll have few users guys. Okay. Let's see here. Access control list is a new chapter guys. I think it's a 9th chapter. 9th or 10th. So let's see here. 10th. Right. 10th it's completed, right? Inkoka ఎన్ని ఉన్నాయి 11 ఉన్నాయి, but it will take time, right? Oppo is a directory guys, it will take more than 20 days, don't worry. Okay, so let's see, almost like we completed 15 days, right? Now it will take again more than 20 days, don't worry. 35, more than 35 days it will take. Below 30 days I'm not going to complete. Okay, so Oppo is a one directory. We are trying to creating Oppo directory with the help of root user. Okay, so root is a user, right guys? Who's the owner of this Oppo? Guys, concept name is ACLs, access control list. Okay, then root is the owner of Oppo directory. Oppo is a directory. Who is the owner of Oppo? Root. Only root he have the access, he can able to create the files and directories inside the Oppo. Assume thus we have few users. For example, already we'll have student user, right? U1 U2 also will have. Leave about boring U1 U2. Raju, okay, Rani, Mantri Ledu, right? We doesn't have Mantri. Okay, so let's see here. So we'll have few users here, student, Raju, Rani. So like this users will have here. Okay, okay, apart from Raju, Rani, Guys, Sunday no holiday. Online. Especially for online. Okay. So you need to attend the sessions entire day. How many classes you'll have? Entire classes you need to attend. Maybe Java, .NET, AWS, whatever it may be. Sunday is a working day. This Sunday is a working day for Naresh IT. Clear? Okay. Monday sangat chuddam tarvata. Let's see here. So Monday we'll discuss on Sunday. About Monday we'll discuss on Sunday. Okay. Anyway, you are going to attend the Sunday class, right? At the time we'll discuss about Monday. Why you are bothering about Monday, man? Huh? So let's see here. Why? Don't know, man. Try to communicate to the management. Just now I got information. I'm trying to informing to you peoples. Akbar. Right. So let's see here. Guys, ACLs, right? We have few users, student, Raju, Rani, then root. Then we are trying to creating one group, guys. Okay. We are trying to creating one group. Okay. Group name. So let's see here. Group name is NIT, right? NIT is a group name. Okay. NIT is a group name. Don't ask what is NIT. Okay. It's our institution name. Okay. So few people they are thinking that is also one command. Because of that reason I'm saying, right? So few people, sir, what is the use of NIT command like this? They're asking. Okay. NIT is a name, guys. Okay. NIT is a one group. So NIT group having two numbers. For example, Jani, Nani. Right? So clear, guys. छोटे छोटे नाम चाहिए यार इस वजह से. And then his name is Nani. Actually, now he came na. His name is Nani. Okay. So इसके प्लेस में कुछ तो भी नाम बोल दो. हाँ. JNI. हाँ. Okay. Right. It's okay. No issues. So Jani కూడా ఉన్నారు మన క్లాస్ లో. Hey, very good. Right. So let's see here. Jani and Nani both are NIT group members. Right. As of now, how many users will have? According to this diagram, how many users will have? So student, Raju, Rani, Jani, Nani, and root. So how many users? Total 6, including root. Right? Okay. Now let's see. Now the story it's got like begin now. Okay. What is ACLs? Try to understand now. Right? We have few users. We have few group members. Oppo is a directory. Who created Oppo? Root. Who is the owner of Oppo? Root. Very good. Only at present root user he have the access to create the files and directories inside the Oppo. Student user he doesn't have the access. Raju, Rani, Jani, Nani, so those peoples they doesn't have the access to create the files inside the Oppo because those peoples are other peoples, other users. Other users by default they doesn't have the access to create the files and directories inside the Oppo because root is a Oppo owner. Clear? Now, how to create the all the like other users inside the Oppo? Already we done before, right? We clear before, right? If you're providing the full permission for other users for Oppo, then anybody can create the files and directories inside the Oppo. But our intention is only Raju he need to create the file. Got it, guys? Now I hope you're clear. Only Raju he need to create the file and NIT group members also they need to create the files and directories inside the OPPO. We are controlling the access. We are allowing Raju to create the files inside the OPPO. We are allowing NIT group members to create the files inside the OPPO. It may be individual users. It may be for group. We can, if you want to, you can allow. If you want to, you can deny. Already it's a deny only, right? We doesn't have the permission. Now we need to allow. Some cases we need to deny. Then we can deny. So we are controlling the access here to the particular user, to the particular resource. Directory is one resource. The resource, only few people they need to access. Only few group member they need to access. So like this ACL permissions we need to provide. According to this diagram, we need to provide the permissions. Raju, he should have the access, and NIT group members also, they should have the access. Right? I hope you got it, guys, right? So let's see here. So let's see, guys. Here we are going to use only two commands in this concept. In ACL chapter, we are going to use only two commands. One is get FACL, another one is set FACL, right? Get, sorry guys, get FACL, get FACL, file ACLs, guys, FACL means, okay? To list the ACLs. Okay. So get FACL space file name. What, guys? Okay. So get FACL space file name to list out the ACLs for particular file and directory. Okay. How many ACLs we are assigned? We need to know the list of the ACLs to the particular file or directory. We are going to use get FACL command. Then set FACL. Set FACL, right? Hyphen M. Hyphen M. M means modification. Small m. Set FACL space hyphen small m. Modification. User or you. So I'm little bit lazy fellow. I'm not going to write total word call user. I'm going to use only you. Simple. No need to write total word call user. Okay. U colon. Right, guys. Instead of writing the user, you can write you. That's enough. If you want, you can write total user. If you're having the like patience, you can write. It's not a problem. Okay. So U colon, right? Then username, to whom we need to allow Raju. That's it, no? Raju is a user. Raju, what kind of permission he need? So syntax wise, U colon username. So here I'm directly given Raju. Then you can make a note username. Okay. U colon username. What kind of permission this user it should have? Full permission, right? We are allowing means we need to provide the full permission. RWX. Few people they will get one doubt. Sir, instead of RWS, can you be able to provide the octal value? You can. You can use 7. You are going to get the full permission. If you're providing for RX permission, 5. If you're providing 5, you're going to get RX permission. If you're providing 7, RWX permissions will get. Right? Comma. Group RG. Total word group, if you want, you can write. Instead of group word, you can write G also. It's not a problem. Then group name. So according to the diagram, group name is NIT, right? NIT is a group. Guys, if you want, you can provide individual permissions also. First, you can give for user, then you can give for group, then you can give for other user. But I'm trying to providing for everyone at a time, separating with the help of comma, right? So set FACL space hyphen small m modification u colon username, right? Colon permission. Depends upon your requirement, you need to provide the permission. Now here our requirement is we need to allow the user to create the files and directories inside the Oppo. When they can able to create, if you have the full access, then they can able to create. If you're providing the full access for a particular user, then only user he can able to create the files and directories inside the Oppo. So here we need to provide RWX permission. G colon group name. Then always RWX permission. We are allowing group member to create the files and directories inside the Oppo. So Nani and Jani both they can able to create the files and directories inside the Oppo. Got it? Clear? Right. Comma O colon colon colon. Don't give any name here. Others. Everybody they are coming under others. Student, Rani. Those both the people's other users now. No need to provide especially for one username here. Everybody they are coming under other users only. R hyphen hyphen. R means read only permission we are trying to providing for other users. Read only permission we are trying to providing for other users, right? Then Oppo. To whom we are trying to providing? We are trying to providing those permission for Oppo directory. So directory or file syntax wise. So I hope you got it, guys. How we need to provide the ACLs, right? Okay. So can we do practically? Say 5:15 only, right? Very good. ఏదో అన్నట్టుంటే half an hour time we'll have, right? No need to bother. So let's see here. So now we are trying to creating everything with the help of this diagram, guys. So what kind of like names we'll have in this diagram? So the same names we are going to create now. Okay. Then how to create the users? मैं पूछूंगा वो लोग बताना चाहिए. ఓకే మీరు కాదులేండి. మేడం ఎవరు ధరణి, రైట్ రైట్. హౌ టు క్రియేట్ ద యూజర్ ధరణి? సో we need to create two users, user and username. What is the username we need to provide here? What kind of username we need to provide here? మనం చూస్తే కదా రాజు. నెక్స్ట్ రాణి, రైట్? దెన్ వాణియా, జానియా, జానీ, దెన్ Nani. Root already will have, right? No need to create. Already student also will have, no need to create. Okay. Then what kind of group we need to create? How to create the group? Group at NIT is a group name. Then 1 minute. So how to add the users Jani and Nani inside the NIT, Mr. Vinay? Only Vinay he need to give the answer. For online also we need to we need to give the preference for online also, not only for offline. Yes, Vinay, are you there? How to add Jani, Nani into NIT group? Mr. Vinay, are you there? In online also we'll have Johnny. Yes, what is hyphen AG? I asked for Vinay, right? Then why Shiva he's giving answer? That to half answer. Yes, Vinay. User mod space hyphen A and capital G, then group name and username. User mode -A capital G, NIT is a group name, then and Nani. Right, guys? You can add G password. I hope like you are like listening the session from starting day onwards, right? Yes, no. What is your name? Narendra. Narendra. So I hope like past 2 days onwards you are attending, right? So while we are discussing about user and group management, what I said, can we able to create the multiple users at a time with the help of user add? We are unable to create the multiple users at a time with the help of user add. We have some different ways, right? If you want, you can write script. If you want, you can edit directly etc password. Again, if you edit the etc password file, then we need to execute one more command while you are trying to assigning the password at the time. Why we need to bother about those all stuff? Simply, we are going to write the script while we are trying to discussing scripting concept at the time. I will teach you. Got it? Right, guys. Then, first of all, we need to create OPPO directory, right? Yes, no. How to create the OPPO directory? Ramya. How to create the OPPO directory, Ramya? How to online Ramya gado, offline Ramya. Okay, na? How to create the OPPO directory? DIR. MKDIR. Then OPPO. Right? So now let's check the OPPO directory's properties. Right. RWX for user, RX for group, RX for other users. Default permissions will have. Guys, if he having this dot means, yesterday one guy he asked, I think Vinod or Vinay, something, not Vinay, I think. Praveen, right? Sir, what is this 2 and dot? Already yesterday we discussed about 2. This dot, remember, if you having dot, there is no ACLs. This is new directory OPPO. This directory doesn't have any ACLs as of now. Instead of dot, if you having plus symbol, that means you'll have the ACLs for OPPO directory. This is one hint, right? Dot means no ACLs. Plus means we have ACLs. Right? Clear? Got it? So now how to know the ACL permission for OPPO? Which command we need to use? Get FACL command we need to use, right? File name OPPO. Who's the owner? Root. Group owner root. Then user having full permission. Group having RX permission. Other user having RX permissions. Same permissions, guys. But it is providing detailedly, that's it. It's providing detailedly, that's it. Right? Right, guys. Can you hear me online? Online, can you hear me, guys? Am I audible, guys? Right. So clear? So now we doesn't have any ACLs for OPPO. Now we need to assign the ACLs. How to assign the ACLs? Let's see now. set FACL -m modification UR user colon Raju colon RWX comma G colon NIT colon RWX comma O colon R. To whom? For Oppo. See guys, instead of dot we got a plus. Now I hope know each and every property belongs to particular file and directories. Everything we discuss. Right? So including dot. If we having dot, no ACLs. If we having plus, we have ACLs. How to know the ACLs? Get FACL, then Oppo. See. Raju user, he have the permission to create the files and directories inside the Oppo. Then NIT group members, Jani, Nani, both they have the access to create the files and directories inside the Oppo. Now, how many people they have the access to create the files and directories inside the Oppo? 3 peoples. Right? So, Raju, Jani, Nani. If you want, you can verify. CD Oppo, login as a Raju, then try to create one file with the help of Raju R1. Can we? We can. Raju, he have the access. Exit, try to log in as a Nani. So now we are trying to creating the one file with the help of Nani user N1. We can. With the help of Jani also, guys. Because Nani have the access means always Jani also having the access. Because I'm going very fast. I'm thinking I'm teaching very slow, man, dead slow today. Huh? So what about remaining peoples, guys? You are feeling I'm going fast? Huh? Yes, online. Akhil is saying like I'm going very fast. It's manageable, Ayush. Very good. And what about Vinay? So, thank you. Thank you, Amar. Huh? So very good. Thank you, Amar. Right. So thank you for your compliment. Okay. Little bit fast. I think you peoples, you are not focusing on it. Yes, no. Who's saying fast today? Guys, I'll accept maybe remaining days. Maybe if I'm trying to teaching fast, I can able to accept. Today, I'm not going to accept, guys. Because I know today I'm trying to teaching like very slowly and like you need to understand the concept. Because of that reason, I made few diagrams. We made some fun also, right? Then you people, you are saying this is fast means how you can able to complete your syllabus. I am unable to understand really. Like live about them. Only 2 people they said. One guy he said bit fast. One guy he's teaching, sir. Today you are teaching very fast. So clear. So too cool. Okay, thank you. Right. So let's see, guys, here. So okay, no issues. I'll make it very slow. Don't worry. Okay. So Let's see guys here. थोड़ा fast रहना चाहिए यार. Then if you're becoming like the slow, then मजा नहीं आएगा life में, right? Yes, no. At least little bit fast, right? I'm not saying too fast, okay? At least we should, huh? Then कभी भी सोते और लेजी के जैसा जो अगर रहा तो क्या समझ में आएगा यार, हाँ? We need to active, अपना brain sharp करना है. Daily watch the thriller movies. Then you are going to become sharp, huh? Yes, no. Right, guys. So let's see here. So clear. So now three peoples, they have the access. They can able to create the files and directories inside the Oppo. Right? Clear. Raju, Jani, Nani, those peoples, they have the access they can able to create. Let's verify with Rani. Rani भी है ना अपने पास, right? ఉంది కదా యూజర్ లేదంటారు ఏంటి? We created Rani also, guys. ఎక్కడ వింటున్నారు మీరు? So let's see, guys. We have Rani user also, right? Let's try to create the file with the help of Rani. For example, R2. What happened? Rani, she doesn't have the access. She's unable to create the files and directories inside the Oppo. Even student also. Student user also, he doesn't have the access. He's unable to create the files and directories inside the Oppo. Clear, guys? I hope you got it, right? Good. So how to know the permission? Get FACL Oppo. Right? Now, guys, if you observe, we'll have one value called mask here. What is that mask? పెట్టుకునే మాస్క్ అనకండి, చంపేస్తా చెప్తున్నా. తెలుసు మీరు ఇలాంటి జోకులు వేస్తారని. So what is mask, guys? User creation umask, user file creation mask. So those people, they are saying like we are wearing mask, right? That is a mask, like that he's saying the answer. So mask is a user file creation mask, guys. Okay, RWX full permissions will have, right, guys? RWX permissions will have here. Full permission will have for this mask value. What is this mask? It will help to us to provide the permission while you are trying to creating the files and directories inside the Oppo. By default, it having the full permission. Now we are trying to modifying. Right? If you modify the mask value, what will happen? Now we'll see. Right? So how to modify the, guys, if you want, you can provide -r option also here. Recursively also you can give. So you can apply the same ACL permissions recursively. -R you can give. Recursively means, so what we have the files inside the Oppo, for them also same permissions it will apply. Right? Then how we need to modify the mask value, we'll see now. So set FACL, right? Set FACL -m. If you want, you can write mask or mask M also you can use. M : don't give anything, : we are providing read-only permission for our mask value. By default, we'll have RWX. Now we are trying to modifying as a read-only permission for Oppo. Then what will happen? Let's see. So set FACL -m M : R Oppo. Then get FACL Oppo. See, guys, got it now? Now, if you change the mask value, this mask value, it will reflect to users and group. Raju doesn't have the access. NIT group members also doesn't have the access to create the files and directories inside the Oppo now. So effective R we got, see, for Raju. effective R we got for default group, and effective R we got for NIT group also. If we change the mass value, this mass value, it will affect for users and groups. If you want to, you can try CD Oppo, then login as a Raju. What happened? Raji and Rasana. IU రెండు పక్కన పక్కనే ఉన్నాయి. Right? Raju. Let's see guys here. Can we able to create the file? No. Permission denied. Got it guys? We are unable to create the files and directories with the help of Raju and Nani and Jani, because we change the mass value as a read only. When they can able to create, again we need to modify the mass value as a RWX then. So if you want, you can assign those permission recursively also. You can add -R here. Right? Then we are trying to providing full permission RWX. -M ::, RWX Oppo. Get FACL Oppo. Now we doesn't have effective R. Got it guys? Clear? What will happen if you change the mass value? Right? If you change the mass value, the mask value, it is going to affect for users and groups. Clear as of now? If you having any doubts, any questions, please. As of now, we didn't complete. So only 50% we completed. That's it. 50% ACL concepts we completed. That's it. Still we'll have 50%. We doesn't have the much time. If you okay, then I will take for half an hour. Huh? Right? Got it guys? We have default ACLs. Tomorrow we'll discuss about default ACLs. If you having any doubts, any questions, as of now, please. Very good, Arif. Welcome, Akhil. So we are going to provide some tricky permissions also tomorrow. Okay? Don't miss the tomorrow session, right? So clear? Tomorrow, after completing the ACLs, guys, really, we are going to start a very, very important concept tomorrow. That is called 11th chapter, right? 10th రేపు అయిపోతుంది కదా. I'll check the course content. Give me 1 minute. Really, it's very, very important for real time.